What's going on, guys? Welcome to Rabbit's Used Cars. I love these trucks. Love the 47 through 53 AD trucks. These things are so iconic. I've had several over the years, had a few on this channel. This right here I picked up the other week, and just something about a good old patina truck, you know, rough as a night in jail on the outside, super slick, cool, great running, late model stuff all underneath. Nice late model small block, overdrive transmission, S10 swap frame, got some big wheels on it, shiny new chrome. It's kind of like a hobo with a gold tooth. It's just, I love the look. I love it. Love the look of this truck. I think I got this one sold already, so she's fixing to leave soon, so we decided to shoot with it right quick. And this old truck reminds me of a good friend of mine. And I'm trying to think of the best way to describe this friend without giving away too much, because this channel is getting quite popular and people see things, and I've already been called out on a few things. Hey, are you talking about me? No, never. But this really is a story worth telling. It's a good one. So I have a friend of mine who is literally the textbook definition of a hustler. And I love that. I love that drive. Sometimes he's a little misdirected, but I love that drive he has. You got to be understand being a business owner, how many times the world literally slaps you in the face. And, you know, you get told no and the door slammed on you. You just got to, you know, kick that damn door down and keep moving. So my buddy, he owned a strip club here in South Carolina. He started out and, you know, it's kind of cool. Everything's going good. You know, had a bar and, you know, stages and girls dancing and, you know, it was doing good. All of a sudden, the town he was in didn't like that. They didn't like his strip club being in their fair town. So they started making rules to get rid of him. And, you know, a lot of people would be like, hey, you know what, they don't want me around. I'll just pack my things up and leave. Not my buddy. The easiest way to affect any restaurant or business that has a bar or alcohol involved is to fool with their alcohol license. And they knew that. So they came to him and said, hey, we passed a new law that you can't have a strip club and a bar together. Well, I mean, you've got a bar and you've got a strip club. And keep in mind, this is a big building. Bars on one side and strip club and all the stages and stuff. Over here, you walked over and got your drink. So I can't have a bar and a strip club in the same building. And how he got them is when he said that, in the same building. He said, well, I guess they could share a building, but it can't be in the same location. It can't be under the same name. Okay. And I'm thinking, yeah, we got him. No, they didn't. He called his buddy up, who's a crafty guy, contractor. They cut a door out and put a partition up between the bar and the stages. And it had another door. There was an exit that went right into this bar. Had a front door that you go in and you can go straight into the bar. You didn't see anything going on with the stages. Under a different name, yada, yada, yada. Well, he showed them, and he kept doing business, doing good. You know, most people thought it was hilarious how he did it. But you know what? He's running right on that fine edge. And he's legal. It's two separate businesses. You know, they're not open to each other or anything like that. If you want to get a drink, you got to go over here and get it. He's still operating. They don't like that. So they decided there's got to be some shady things going on in this club. There's got to be some shady things going on in this club. So all the Debbie Do-Rights, you know, and the by-the-book Billies decided they were going to hang out at this establishment. Keep a little eye on them, make sure everything's on the up and up. They didn't like how them girls were dancing. And it was getting a little close, a little touchy. You know, he had couches all around, all this stuff, and, you know, big comfy, like club chairs like this, you know, and I think that's why I like this chair so much, reminds me of the club. But anyway, all of a sudden, they changed the rules on him again. Couldn't get him with the bar thing. Your girl's got to stay within 6 inches of patrons in the bar, or patrons in the club, rather. He said, if we can see it, it's too close. You know, literally, if it's in front of us, we're seeing girls, sitting in guys' laps and things like that. And this is when my friend called me up to actually tell me about this. And he goes, Rob, he said, I know this isn't your forte, but he said, this damn town's doing everything they can to try to put me out of business. Here I am trying to run a respectable strip club. What do? I know I can't even say it with a straight face either. But he said, what do I do? And I said, man, you got to keep swinging. You can't let them just put you out like that. This place is established. It's a name. They knew what it was. They knew where this club was. It was popular. But you got this small group of people that don't agree with what you're doing, and they're going to shut you down for it. Now, keep in mind, there's clubs all around it, but it's just outside their little town. They don't care about those clubs. They just don't like his club. And I said, man, you can't let them get you down. You're smarter than that. You've come this far, you got to keep swinging. Kind of left it at that. About a month later, he calls me up. He goes, I got it. He said, they said anything they can see all around the edges of the club, they built like a petition with doors. It was like little closets with like little love seats in them. Well, you could get a, social distance lap dance, or you go to the VIP and, you're behind closed doors, and whatever happens there, we don't know because we can't see it. Well, that was a very popular option at his club. Very popular. And everything was going good, and boy, the town couldn't stand it. It was driving them nuts. You got a parking lot full of cars, you walk in the club, and ain't a damn soul sitting in a chair. Got one girl on stage, just lonely as she can be. And everybody's in these VIP rooms, behind closed doors. Behind closed doors. They didn't like it. They couldn't see. Something's going on here. We don't like it. It's going on in our town. We don't like that. We don't like this guy because he keeps outsmarting us in our little laws and rules. Just weave it. Just weave it. Finally, they heard some hearsay, and they got people talking, and they got enough to where they could really, really dig in. And this is when my buddy calls me up. He said, man, I had the craziest week ever. He said, can you believe that I got 19 counts of solicitation? Keep in mind, he was a club owner, so he's responsible. He got 19 counts of solicitation in one night. And the first thing that popped in my head, damn, he was a busy guy. But it was his employees. They charged him with 19 counts of solicitation in one night, this man. He went to court for this. And he goes, sir, do you realize what you were doing and it was wrong and this, and this? And he said, yeah, but the county made me do it. They even told me to. They said if it was behind closed doors, they couldn't say anything. I'm a businessman trying to take care of business. And this was several years ago. And the strip club's long gone now. And this guy's still going today. And, he's been kind of got his hand in a little bit of everything. Every time I get discouraged, or every time, somebody comes to me like, man, I want to do this, but I got this, or man, I want to do this, but I don't have the capital, or man, I want to go do this. I think about my old buddy in the club. I literally checked his Facebook just before we started this video, just to have everything, all the boxes checked. Where's he at now? Right now, he's riding around in a Rolls Royce. He preaches. and I heard he's getting into politics. I'm gonna tell you something. I've always been a sucker for the hustle, so he's got my vote. Guys, we'll catch you next time at Rabbit's Used Cars. And you've got a small group of people. Who the is tap dancing on the roof? You know, social distance lap dance. Was that a pterodactyl or something? Anyway, I literally just checked his Facebook just to be so straight with us. He is riding around on a Rolls Royce